Hello, and welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I have been excited about this game for a while, and I've kind of only gotten more and more excited as I've just learned more about this game. So I'll preface this right now by saying, I know the story of this game. I do. The only thing I don't know is how this plays as a game, and how the story is presented from the mouths of the characters themselves. I've had the story told to me, but I have not experienced the story. Additionally, I've been afraid to play this game because I've been told by every person who's played it that this game is fucking hard. So I did what I find myself doing more of after graduating college than when I was in college, and that is a lot of research. I have in my hand 10 pages of notes that I have pre-prepared for this exact occasion. To try and help me through this game. Because this is a roguelike. This is an SCP-themed roguelike disguised as a management simulator. And knowledge is power when it comes to this game. So I went in and did my research, and I'm probably going to still do more in between everything. So there's also likely to be stuff that happens off screen because I respect your time as well as my own. So if things need to be repeated because this is a roguelike, I'll do that off screen. But anyway, we're going to start with the tutorial since I don't know how to play. And if you don't know how to play either, you're going to be very lost. So let's jump into the tutorial. Yes, management.
Hello, Manager. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. Starting today, you are responsible for managing the abnormalities we have and ensuring that we meet the daily energy quota. You can move the camera with the WASD keys on your keyboard. You can also press and hold the secondary mouse button to drag the mouse. You can zoom on in. She has dialogue later. I'll read it then. You zoom in and out, and with the F and G keys, the mouse wheel can also be used. Try simple maneuver. When you hover your mouse over an agent, some information about them will be shown in the top right. Please try selecting an agent by pressing the primary mouse button and the left mouse button. One is in the control team, Lazy Newbie. Standard riot stick. Red, 4 to 6. Standard uniform, 4 to 2. Prudence 2. Ooh, my... Oh, okay. Hold up. Yo, this music's bumping. Holy shit. Is that a Kabbalah? The tree of life? All right. Okay. Fortitude 2, Prudence 2, Temperance 2, Justice 2. Work success, work speed, attack speed, move speed. Okay. Well done. The information displayed in the panel on the right is related to the selected agent. So this information is vital, such as the statistics and ego equipment. Please view the section in the manager's manual titled "The Agents" for more details about this information. What this information means. The bar at the top left of the screen displays the amount of energy you need to collect to end the day. The top right corner lists what missions you are able to attempt today. Manager education, work completed 0 of 3. Our company produces energy when a product called positive enkephalin, PE, a green box, is released by an abnormality. An abnormality generates PE boxes while it is being worked on. Please click on the containment unit holding an abnormality with the primary mouse button. Actually. Okay, I definitely need to turn the music down just a tiny bit. Since you have yet to unlock any information about this abnormality, you have no way of knowing how it will respond to the 4 different work types. In order to learn this information, an agent will need to perform a work with it. For now, please select the work type available, Instinct Work. Instinct Work satiates an abnormality's physiological needs and desires. When an agent conducts instinct work, their fortitude will increase at the end of the day, raising their health points. Now please click on the agent.
Level 2 instinct, arrival slow. Okay, and it tells me. Joy begins their instinct work process with 0000. Each work you can request your agents to perform with an abnormality will have a different result. Success rate something, I didn't get to read the rest. If your employee is not mentally ready, abnormalities may appear more frightening or disturbing to them. As such, they may receive fear damage when encountering abnormalities, which will lower their sanity points, SP. Employees of a lower grade will take more fear damage from encounters with abnormalities at higher risk levels. 00000 is a training dummy who sincerely believes he's an employee of our facility. That's adorable. Abnormalities release enkephalin when agents work with them, and we collect this into what we call E-boxes. Depending on how the agent performs during the work process, the abnormality will either respond positively or negatively. When it reacts positively, it will release positive enkephalin, which produces a green PE box. However, if the abnormality reacts negatively, it will release negative enkephalin instead and damage the agent. Please keep in mind that when an agent's HP or SP drops completely, the work process will be forcefully terminated. Circles around Joy is thinking about the center of the earth. It's very sad that Joy has to leave so soon, so it seems that he wants to follow them. Why is this thing so cute? An abnormality's mood might change depending on the outcomes of the work done with it. This outcome can be predicted based on the amount of PE boxes we obtained during the work process. An abnormality typically has 3 states of response: good, neutral, and bad. Depending on the outcome, it may use a special ability or attempt to escape. When the work process is completed, the PE boxes are collected. In addition to PE boxes that counts towards the daily energy quota, each abnormality also produces a set of PE boxes unique to them. These PE boxes are stored and shown in the abnormality's unique PE counter. Okay, so this is energy enkephalin, which shows up here, and this is unique enkephalin, which is dedicated just to this one abnormality. Oh, the music stopped. These PE boxes are stored in shown in the abnormality's unique PE counter. These can be used to unlock more of an abnormality's information or to extract ego equipment. After work has been completed with an abnormality, you can send another agent to work with it for a short period of time. You cannot send another agent to work with it for a short period of time, until you can work with it again. You can send your agents to work with other abnormalities or let them heal up in the main room. Whenever the department regenerator gauge fills completely, employees in the main room will be healed. So, okay, cool. This will restore both their HP and SP. Ah. So I can't exactly tell people where to go. Let's try ordering an agent to work with a new method. First, click on the agent with the primary mouse button. Now, we use the secondary mouse button, right mouse button, to click on the containment unit. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during this process. We still don't know much about this abnormality, so please order the agent to perform insight work with it. Insight work is a work to improve living conditions, ensuring containment units are in optimal condition. When an agent performs insight work, their prudence will increase at the end of the day, raising their sanity points. See where I have my information about that. There it is. You seem to have collected a sufficient number of this abnormality's PE boxes. It's time to learn about observation. Please press the nameplate displayed at the top of the containment unit. At the moment, it displays the subject number instead of the name. After unlocking the abnormality's basic information, the name will be displayed instead. This displays the current information we have on the abnormality. As you can see, we still have very little knowledge about it, as most of it is locked away. Observation level, escape information, managerial guidelines, basic information. I'm interested in these. Instinct work list, insight work list, attachment work list, repression work list, unique PE boxes. You will need to spend some of the unique PE boxes we collected from an abnormality to gain specific information. Oh. Please try to unlock the basic information about the abnormality now. Standard Training Dummy Rabbit. Standard Training Dummy Rabbit. Details and tips concerning the management of the abnormality are displayed here. If there is something the abnormality dislikes, it can result in a decrease of its Qliphotn counter and cause problems with the rest of our energy production. Please be sure to unlock and read the abnormality encyclopedia thoroughly. Now try to unlock this information. How the abnormality reacts to the different work types is displayed here. The greater the preference for a certain work type, the more successful the work process will be. The number on the left indicates the virtue level an agent needs to perform that level of work. Please unlock all this information now. Seems easy enough. When repression work was performed with Standard Training Dummy Rabbit, the Qliphotn counter lowered. Continuing on, this area shows the maximum Qliphotn counter of the abnormality. It will also inform you on whether an abnormality is capable of escaping, as well as its damage resistances when it does. Knowing what an abnormality is weak to will be crucial in handling any escape situations. Try to unlock this information now. Ooh. Ego weapon, ego suit, ego gift. You have now maximized the observation level of this abnormality. When you fully unlock a section of the encyclopedia, the observation level of the abnormality will increase. This will provide additional benefits when working with the abnormality, such as increased work speed or success rate. Oh, so when we have all four of these unlocked, we get these. Okay, so that's what that means. Once the observation level reaches a certain point, the extraction and production of ego equipment from the abnormality will become available at the cost of its unique PE boxes. Ego weapons are powerful tools that can help with the suppression of abnormalities. Please extract one now. Ego suits offer increased resistance to certain types of damage. Inversely, some forms of damage may cause greater wounds depending on what ego suit is in use. Please extract one now. Red is endured, normal, weak, vulnerable. Yeah, so basically it's like normal damage numbers multiplied by this number here. Yeah, and I have all that. I have literally all of that written down for every single one in the game. Oh, by the way, we are using backer abnormalities, if you're curious. Well done, manager. Here you can view what ego gift the abnormality may present to an agent. If this information is unlocked, each time an agent finishes the work process with the abnormality, they will have the possibility of receiving the ego gift displayed here. Please note that the chance of this occurring tend to be rather slim. Acquisition probability, okay. Lastly, let us take a look at the abnormality's observation records. Please click on the text Abnormality Story. In the section of the encyclopedia, you can read through the observation records of the abnormality. New lines will be added as your observation level increases. Now then, it seems we reviewed everything. Please exit the window by clicking on Close. An abnormality in the shape of a training dummy used to train up-and-coming managers. Rumor has it this abnormality was chosen to be used for training, as it is the most docile and tame of any that we have extracted. It's called a training dummy rabbit, but it doesn't seem to enjoy carrots. It likes people. If it escapes, it is merely following the employees as they leave its containment unit. Now that you have unlocked the basic information, some of it is displayed at the top of the containment unit. Yeah, now it's standard training dummy rabbit. It has a Qliphotn counter. Furthermore, as we have unlocked the list of its favored works, we now know that the abnormality prefers attachment work. Let's try out ordering an agent to perform attachment work with it. Please click on the abnormality's containment unit. Additional parts of the basic information are displayed in the window as well, which can be useful to a new manager. Why don't you try ordering an agent to perform attachment work? Seeing as you have learned the preferences for attachment work, the success rate the agent will have and the amount of time needed to perform the work are displayed. Work time 11. And success rate very high. You can also see the various details of the agent by mousing over them. This will allow you to make mindful decisions when giving out orders. Please select an agent to do the work. There's one last thing I should warn you about. Each time an agent enters a containment unit to work with an abnormality, the Qliphotn meltdown gauge will fill by 1 tick. When the gauge fills completely, a Qliphotn meltdown will occur throughout the facility. The number on the right part of the gauge indicates the number of containment units that will be affected. Affected containment units will receive a meltdown alarm and will have an alert around them. When a Qliphotn meltdown occurs, the containment unit will have a timer displayed alongside the alarm on top. The timer will slowly drop until it reaches 0. However, if the abnormality was already being worked with... Alright.
The meltdown can be resolved by performing works with the abnormalities whose containment units are affected. If the meltdown is not dismissed within the time limit, a portion of energy that we have collected will be lost, and the Kleepoth counter of the containment unit will immediately drop to 0. Fuck, that's bad! Please try to prevent this from happening. You can find more detailed information about this in the Work Count Penalties section of the Manager's Manual. Each time a Kleepoth meltdown occurs in the facility, the meltdown level increases. I can't change time. The higher the meltdown level, the more containment units that will undergo the Kleepoth meltdown. There's also... didn't get to read that. I believe we have covered almost everything you need to know to begin managing abnormalities. If you have any desire to read more about it, which I would highly recommend, please look it up in the manual. The manual can be consulted at any time during management by pressing the F1 key. Now then, shall we finish the workday? All you need to do is press the button at the top. After completing the workday, any agent who has performed work will have their status values increased according to the work types that they performed. After these values pass a certain point, their corresponding virtue level will increase. The agent's level can also increase if their virtues are high enough. Those who achieve this will be promoted and shown in the list below. So went from level 2 to 3. All their stats except justice went up by 1. Max HP from 30 to 52. SP to 30 to 52. Much more success, much faster. It's a lot. None dead. Rank S. 3 reward. You will also receive Lob as a reward for your hard work in accordance with your management ranking. You can ensure a high rank by keeping more of your agents alive at the end of the day. The higher your ranking, the more Lob you will receive. However, okay, so this is my Lob points. However, if there is an abnormality loose when you choose to complete the day, you will lose some of the Lob you would have otherwise earned. You can view which missions you managed to successfully complete throughout the day here. Anytime you clear a mission, you will be able to conduct research in the department it came from at the start of the next day. Once management has been finished, you can elect to advance to the next day, or retry the current day. Dead agent and lost ego equipment will be recovered if you decide to retry. However, you will also lose any abnormality observations, PE boxes, extracted ego equipment, and promotions earned if you begin the day anew. Finally, please click on the button to skip to the next day. From there, I will instruct you on deployment. Yes, advance to the next tutorial. When a mission is successfully completed, you'll be able to conduct a research project. The proposals for a department's various research projects are displayed at the start of each day during deployment. To select a research project, click and drag it to the open slot at the lower right, then click Proceed to confirm your choice. Please try to do so with this example proposal. Research integration. Temporary educational purpose integrated research. Temporary educational purpose integrated research. The research projects that activate assembly summons, Go visuals, and damage normalization will be activated temporarily for the duration of the manager's education. These functions will be properly activated once the requisite research is completed. Please proceed with the selected research. Do you recall how you were awarded Lob for your skill during management? You can see the total amount of Lob you have garnered here. For this part of my instruction, I'll show you how to spend some of your Lob to hire new agents and how to deploy them. Let's begin by hiring some new agents. Try pressing the Hire button. It costs a Lob. Here you can view the information and appearance of your soon-to-be new hire. You can adjust their virtues by clicking on the arrows next to each one. If, for example, you desire to hire an agent with more HP, you could increase their fortitude. Let's try that right now. As you increase the virtue levels of an agent before hiring them, the amount of Lob required will increase as well. The higher the values, the more Lob they will cost. You may need to consider thoroughly how much Lob you are willing to spend on just one agent, as well as how much you will have afterwards before finalizing your decision. Once you've finished adjusting your new agent to how you want them to be, you can hire them. You can then press the Hire button again to finalize the procedure. Please do so now. I know there's a mod that lets you customize. I know you can customize your agents, but it also costs a Lob point. And there are mods that let you do it for free. And I have decided to do this unmodded. I want the genuine vanilla Lobotomy Corporation experience. The agent you were customizing has just been hired. How about we take a look at their information again? Please click on the agent. Just like we viewed their information during management, the information about your agent will be displayed here just the same. If you think your agent could utilize some strengthening in one of their virtues, you could do so by fortifying them. Please click on the strengthening button. Exactly as we adjusted the virtues during hiring, you can adjust them here by pressing the arrows next to each one. Please remember that as stated prior, it will cost additional lob to do so. Try augmenting prudence by level 1. Now to finish the fortification, please press confirm. It seems your new employee is ready to be deployed. Let's do so by clicking and dragging the agent with the primary mouse button over to the control team. Okay. Simple enough. Well done. Now to give them some equipment. If you recall, we extracted some ego equipment from the abnormality yesterday. We can give that to our employees. To view it, please press the ego list button. Currently displayed is the list of available ego weapons and their information. Now click on one of your agents in the list to the right and select them. I guess we'll go with Frank, since we just hired him. Now assign an ego weapon Now assign an ego weapon to your selected agent by clicking one of the empty slots. Oh, okay. Continuing on, let us take a look at the list of available ego suits. Please click on the ego suit tab. Just as before, you can assign an ego suit to one of your agents by clicking on an empty slot. Okay. Please take a moment to test equipping other employees with both ego weapons and ego suits. Seems simple enough. Oh wait, I already equipped Frank. Haru's got that 1,000-yard stare. Excellent work. We should head back to the deployment screen. Please exit the list. It appears there is a mission awaiting for you for today. It is not necessary to clear every mission you have immediately, but it is recommended to handle them soon so that you will be able to conduct research the following day. Complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. One last thing. If you have any further questions involving the management process or deployment, you can always review the manual by clicking the button on top. The manual can also be opened at any time by pressing the F1 key. Next, I will briefly explain to you how to deal with emergency situations that may arise while you are managing the abnormalities. When you are ready, please begin the next day of management. The Seed of Light. Allow me to explain how a manager should deal with emergency situations. The number displayed here is the Qlifoth counter. It will decrease if you happen to violate the managerial guidelines shown in the Abnormalities Encyclopedia or fail to avert a Qlifoth meltdown in time. So now you must be wondering, what happens when the Qlifoth counter drops to zero, no? Shall we find out? Please select the containment unit and order an agent to perform repression work. Loki Firenz Max. Yeah, go ahead, Max. Martin, hello! Welcome! What's this game about? It's an SCP style. It's an SCP-themed roguelike disguised as a management sim. It's incredibly difficult, from what I've been told. It's going to get very hectic, and it's apparently very difficult and really, really fucking sad. So I'm very excited. I've been wanting to play this game for a while, and I have written 10 pages worth of notes on this game, and will probably write even more. Uh-oh. Manager Sanders training dummy rabbit has broken out. Can you dispatch some agents to deal with it? When Abnormality's Qlifoth counter reaches 0, they will either escape or use a special ability. Such things can lead to rather inconvenient situations. This particular abnormality happens to escape. Our agents cannot work with it while it is escaping, so we need to suppress it. Please click on the escape abnormality. Abnormalities can inflict 4 different damage types. Red, which decreases health, white, which decreases sanity, black, which decreases both HP and SP, and pale, which decreases health by a percentage based on the target's maximum HP.
I need to make a note of that because I didn't write that down. So it's black that does both? Damn, all right. Agents equipped with Ego can also utilize one of these 4 damage types. Furthermore, abnormalities have a set of defenses for these damage types. Some forms of attack may be weak, while others could be fatal. You can suppress an abnormality more effectively when your agents attack using the damage type an abnormality is weak against. He is weak to white. The abnormality deals red damage and is weak to white damage. How convenient that our agents are all equipped with Ego suits which resist red and Ego weapons that deal white damage. Where have you heard about this game? Just around the internet. I discovered it originally through finding out one of the stories in the sequel, and then I realized it's the sequel, so I looked into the first game, and then I looked at the story of it, and then I was just like, oh, this game is kind of something special. Listen to that music, though. It's so fucking good. If all the music in this game is this fire, I cannot wait to see more. One other thing. If an agent is using an Ego weapon whose grade is higher than the abnormality's risk level, e.g. Teth is greater than Zion, Tet is greater than Zion, they will deal more damage to the abnormality and take less damage as well. Oh, okay, so that does matter, okay. In our current situation, the Ego's grade and the abnormality's risk level are the same. Tet equals Tet. So this does not apply. He's good. Do we have any kind of red alert here? I mean, yeah, this training dummy broke out of its containment cell. We gotta suppress it. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of what Ego each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. Hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. I am too distracted by this music. It's so good. When the suppression UI is on display, you can take note of what Ego each agent has been equipped with before sending them into combat. Hovering your mouse over an agent will also allow you to check up on their defenses. Okay. Now please click on the agent to begin suppressing our escaped abnormality. Okay. This bro is just panicking. He's losing his goddamn mind. Stop screaming! Coming face to face with an abnormality, especially so when it is on the loose, can be quite shocking and frightening for your employees. Just like when an agent enters a containment unit, they may receive fear damage. If the risk level of the abnormality is high while the agent's level is low, it will cause a heavier strain on their mind and lower a larger portion of their SP. Got it. Okay, so they're calm. We're good. Music's back. Oh, that is such a slow-ass, like... It appears that this abnormality is a bit too strong for just one agent to suppress. This is a good time to remind you that if an agent dies, the Ego they were assigned will be lost as well. Now let's order the rest of the employees to help suppress this abnormality. Please select the other 2 agents by clicking and dragging on them with the primary mouse button. Next, click on the abnormality with the secondary mouse button to immediately order them to suppress it. Please be aware that you can accidentally deselect the agent during the process. It is much safer, easier as well, to give your orders when you pause. You can pause the flow of time by pressing the icon at the lower left, or by pressing down on the spacebar of your keyboard. Well, I currently cannot pause time, so... Beat his ass! Oh, he's upside down now. You've done well handling the situation. Let's move our employees back to the main room of their department. Please select them all by clicking and dragging with the primary mouse button. With them selected, use the primary mouse button to click on the main room. It is important to note that you can also use what you've learned here to have them wait on standby in other locations, such as hallways and other departments. Oh, fuck, he just killed himself. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Why is it shaking so bad? Why are you freaking out?
Because Max's mind was weaker than I evaluated. Please take care of them quickly. What the fuck? When an employee's sanity falls to 0, how do you see where their current SP is at? Is to be covered from their panic when the SP is restored completely to 100%. SP can be restored with white or black ego weapons. Conveniently, all our agents are equipped with ego that deal white damage. Please select all available agents and order them to suppress the panicked employee. Yeah, please suppress your friend. Nice dinner coffee together. You seem to be doing just fine. Oh shit. Bro, I'm gonna need you to stop that. Beat the shit out of your friends to make them feel better. Oh shit. Oh fuck. I didn't mean. Lastly, let's call all our agents back to the main room of the department. You can of course do this by selecting them all and manually moving them to the secondary mouse button. However, there is an even easier manner. Next to the regenerate gauge of each department is a recall button. You can use this button to summon all your agents back to the respective home department's main room. Please try doing so. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, the body's just gonna stay there, isn't it? This concludes our basic manager training and education. If any questions or concerns happen to cross your mind while you're on the job, you can always refer to the manual by pressing F1 or by opening it from the escape menu. Lastly, there will be tooltips that appear if you mouse over the various interfaces and wait a moment. I wish you good luck and lasting health at Lobotomy Corporation, Manager. All right, that's the tutorial done and out of the way. Let's lower that music volume because goddamn, it is loud. Also, fair warning to everybody, this game does contain gore, jump scares, and loud sounds. So if your senses are susceptible to any of that, please be warned and accommodate appropriately. All that out of the way, let's start our first day. Start a new game with the current abnormality observation levels? Yes. Oh, 0303, and according to my handy-dandy notes, that's one sin and hundreds of good deeds. Oh, it said something. I didn't read that. Hello, X. I give you a warm welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I am Angela, your advisor and secretary. My role as an AI is to assist you in adjusting to your new workplace. So please, have no worry in speaking with me or asking any questions. It's a pretty name for an AI, wouldn't you say so? I was born from one of the wings of the world. It signifies that I am one of the best to exist in this age. Ah, I know what you must be thinking. Your eyes show that you think I look too human to be an AI. Am I wrong? However, there is a great difference between us. I am bound here. I cannot go wherever I please like you do. I may be able to operate the systems of this corporation, to open a door, or prepare a cup of coffee for you. But I cannot take a step outside of this building to bask in the sunlight, or feel the gentle breeze. Now, in regards to my appearance, as you can see, the color of my hair is that of the morning sky after a light shower. The tone and shape of my voice is taken from the wisest person in the world. Lastly, my face is picturesque of the person who had the most beautiful smile. Don't worry, that was a joke. There can be no such person on this earth. My appearance was designed with attractiveness to the largest number of people possible in mind. If the way I look is pleasing to your eye, then I am working as intended. Moving on, artificial intelligence is much more efficient in comparison to humans in terms of multitasking. I'm the best in a majority of work fields. I'm able to handle the work of several dozen people at once. I'm certain many people have lost their jobs because of me. It's such a shame. Well, enough with introductions. Is there anything that you would like to know? Could you inform me about the company? Could you inform me about the company? That is not a bad thing to ask about. Let me put it this way.
Your world is constantly growing, and the demand for energy is exponentially increasing as technologies advance. All conventional energy sources combined could not sustain the world further. In search of a solution, we happened to stumble upon mysterious beings whom we dubbed abnormalities. Then, we figured out that energy could be harvested from these abnormalities via a special method. To isolate them in a controlled environment, and then to harvest energy from them. Our corporation became one of the wings of the world for this discovery that benefits humanity in two ways. Once you are fully placed into the role as the manager, you will be able to access all current information on the abnormalities from the encyclopedia. It is very important that you know and understand these beings well to be successful. And understand these beings well to be successful in your position. For now, the encyclopedia's pages lay blank, but it will be filled out little by little. Don't concern yourself too much with it. It is the task of your subordinates dependent. You have joined the company at an opportune moment, by the way. Lobotomy Corporation is always looking for ways to improve its harvesting processes. Our systems are continually updated to support this. Speaking of, there was a new update to the system right before you arrived. That means the working conditions have been improved upon, compared to those of your predecessors. Think of it as a small welcoming gift. Best of luck for us. I was just about to mention you don't understand the concept of...
I missed that. Whoops.
Oh, pardon my manners, manager. I was talking to one of the other AIs that work here. I should introduce her to you. Our facility is a huge one, and even I would have trouble managing it on my own. So someone determined that there should be an AI to assume head control of each department. If I were to be considered the cerebrum, they would be the cerebellum. Naturally, of course, I should be your most trustworthy and capable companion among all the AIs. Well then, shall we greet her now?
You can hear rushed footsteps from behind.
Manager! I arrived just on time, right? The time is only about 1 minute late. Well, I guess it still counts as on time. Congratulations on joining Lobotomy Corporation, Manager.
I do not want to disturb this touching moment, Malhood, but every second counts in Lobotomy Corp. Please make your introduction as brief as possible and go prepare for the meeting.
Seems Miss Angela isn't in a good mood today. But hey, at least the other Sephiroth are looking forward to meeting you. Well, maybe not all of them. Oh, where are my manners? My name is Malhoot. I'm in charge of the control team. Since we're the control team, we have a great deal of responsibility. I'll try my best to help you by improving the basic functions of this facility, Manager. I'm sure you're a bit nervous right now. It takes a bit of time to get used to things around here. I know from experience. But don't worry. I'll be sure to help you. I am, not exactly the best at everything. I used to be a problem Sephiroth, you know? I would sew buttons onto shirts in the wrong direction or add salt instead of sugar to food. But still, you can do it. Just like I managed to. I'm sure you will succeed, Manager. I'll give you an easy task since it's your first day here. I wish you the best of luck.
Wham, 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 wham! I can't take it anymore! Manager, you're in there, right? I have to get out of here, please! I know you're capable of it! You're the manager! You're not the same as the rest of us! You can do anything!
Why do you want to quit? Don't you like working here in the control team? Every day here is a delight for me.
It's so horrible! I can't take it anymore! I'll go insane! Nothing here is normal!
Do you really think you can't handle it?
Please, I don't want to be here. Let me out of here, please.
Manager, even though you're the head of this facility, that employee belongs to my department, so I believe I can take care of this. Let me handle this, please.
I'll let her handle it.
Thanks for acknowledging my position. Please don't be alarmed. These kinds of things happen quite often. Oh, right. It must be the first time you've seen something like this. Usually Miss Angela or I handle this kind of stuff. It's just a tiny hiccup. Nothing for you to worry about.
No, please, manager, please! Manager, please make sure to remember that your primary goal is harvesting energy from the abnormalities. In order to harvest energy, you need to work on them. It is the most basic yet important task we have here at the corporation. Please don't let me down. I know you can do it. Goal, complete 3 work processes with the abnormalities. Seems doable.
Don't have anything with the safety, information, or training team, so control team. Bria, I think is what that said.
Hello, manager. Each day you'll need to expand one department. Expand one department. Are you ready to open up the control department and begin managing abnormalities?
I am indeed. Vertical seeking terminal, checking power grid, signing TT synchronization complete. Memory repository imprinted. The day begins. No, it doesn't. All right. Well, all we have is Kinsley. We should probably get a few more hires in. I don't really have any lob points in order to just get whoever I want, so... How's this manual look? Okay. There's a lot of good information here. I will review this on my own time. If y'all decide y'all want me to read it, tell me in the comments, and I will read you the manual. Okay, so we don't know anything about this abnormality yet. We don't have any unique PE boxes, so we can't do anything about that. We can only have 4 abnormalities stored here in a day. Greatest ordeal. The highest level of ordeal that will manifest for the day. Ordeals will appear as the workday proceeds. Do we have any ego? We don't get to keep the ego we got from the tutorial. Damn. So we get Zion, Tet, Hay, Vav, and Aleph. Asya, Bria, and Adzaluth. What was that? View the list of middle layer agents. The list of lower layer agents. So upper layer agents. Okay. Well, let the day begin, I guess. Oh, the the filter when pausing is a little bit weird, but I'll deal with it. So, I guess this is this a clerk? We can't do anything with them. Okay, so this is one sin, hundreds of good deeds. I have notes on them. They are hard-coded to be your first abnormality. So, you know, from my notes that I've already taken, they like attachment, then insight, then instinct, then repression. So, yep. You know what, just send, they deal, well, they deal white damage, so probably want to send somebody with a bit more resistance. All right. So I take it this is the door to their containment unit. Yup. All right. So far, so good. If we can get at least an 8, we get a good work result. Come on, one more green. Come on. Yeah! You cannot settle for merely half. You cannot settle for merely half of the energy. Your duty is to do all of it. Okay. So we gotta wait a bit, and then. Okay, we have 8 PE boxes, so now we can get the basic information. One sin and hundreds of good deeds. That's all the unique PE boxes, so. All right. So. Once again, do attachment work. Let it play. Suave newbie, blunt newbie, bright newbie. Oh, this game is gonna be hell for my astigmatism.
Maybe best to send an honest employee to tend to one to send hundreds of good deeds. The sins of Noah shall reach one to send hundreds of good deeds soon. One to send hundreds of good deeds has no eyes. I recognize the presence of Noah in the room. Did not respond at all. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we at least got a normal work result, so we're good. And they don't have a Cleafoth counter, so we don't have to worry about them breaching, thankfully. Alright, so don't send Noah. Alright. So then... send Kinsley again. Can't do anything with these bitches. Right, I forgot about these things. These pips. I don't know how many. I think I can handle 4. I can see straight through you. Ooh boy. This is your Punisher? Oh no. Did not respond at all. Okay, we at least got normal. We can't get good, but we at least got normal. I think you have an eye for people. We succeeded in collecting the full amount of energy. You can now finally take a break. Let's use the rest of these to unlock some stuff. We want to be able to get the ego equipment. I don't have enough for anything else, so... Alright, but... we can end the workday. Control team, you can do this, cleared. Hell yeah. Everybody survived. Kinsley and Noah leveled up. No promoted. No dead. 3 remaining. So far, so good. Day 2. Okay, who do we have here? We have 12, which is the old lady. We have 27, which is 1.76 megahertz. And then we have 56, which is Punishing Bird. Okay.
She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong?
I want Punishing Bird.
Face the fear, build the future. That is the motto of our founder, the one whom we refer to as A. Tell me, if you had to choose one, what part of the motto do you prefer?
Face the fear, build the future. I'm partial to face the fear.
We are the first humans of this world to discover abnormalities. Of course, with the exclusion of myself, as I do not exactly belong to humanity. How should I put it? We are pioneering an entirely new world in a brand new field of study. The discoveries we have made thus far are merely the tip of the iceberg. Abnormalities have been among us since the beginning. However, we have only just found their essence, their strange nature. We confronted them for the first time, and we faced fear itself. They were fundamentally an incarnation of fear. There was a bit of a confusion last time, wasn't there? Usually I'm in charge of the security of your office.
Why is that glitched?
However, it seems that I failed to pay close enough attention to the Sephira meeting room. The Sephira meeting room. I heard that a control team employee has resigned from the corporation. Good job. You do know what it means to resign here in the company, don't you?
I'll take that as a no. I do sometimes miscalculate what information I should deliver to you and what I shouldn't. Some aspects of our company that I considered natural and obvious may come as quite a shock to you. We have a variety of roles here. It's like a well-structured play. Every actor has a role, and they must be faithful to their part without any error, synergizing with each other. Now, imagine that one of the actors decides to leave the stage because they didn't like their role. The actors should have played their predetermined part at the predetermined timing before making their exit stage left. But to leave the stage without fulfilling their part means that the life of the role and its actor are finished. That is what we mean when we say someone resigns.
Great job, manager. You did exactly what I asked of you. I knew you could do it. You'll never guess how much I rooted for you back there. As for me, the day went all right. We covered a joint emergency protocol drill for my team. Not a single dropout or injury. Everyone did a good job. Not to say that it was perfect, though. By the way, manager, have you seen something creepier than the abnormalities? Those entities that wander the facility, unable to be contained, and sometimes they manifest themselves in the corridors? The drills do no good when you encounter them, since we don't have enough data on them, so we always have to stay alert. No matter how meticulous our plan is, we can't control the unknown. Sometimes when I encounter them, I get a strange feeling. It's not like fear or anything, some other sensation. Strange, isn't it? I feel nauseous, like something within me is palpitating out of control. It feels like I'm no longer myself. How could I describe it? Like something's wriggling inside of me. Little by little.
Mission Semper Fi. Your job isn't just to keep the abnormalities in control. You need to make sure that they're happy so they'll produce as many PE boxes as they can. Please work hard on this. Everything else should be secondary to that objective. Complete 4 work processes with a good result.
Good day, manager. Would you like to expand the control department?
That's true. I'm guessing that's where we choose to place the abnormality we just opened up. All right, let's see. TT2 protocol, game speed acceleration, order agents to work in other departments, recall scattered agents to their home departments in main room. You can accelerate the flow of time during management up to 2 times by using the TT2 acceleration protocol. Joint command permits you to give cross-divisional work orders between departments. Beepers will be provided to the agents so they can be notified to return to their home department.
This is where the roguelike aspects come in. This is handy right now, but I imagine I won't use it much later on. This seems like the most useful in the long term.
Hi, manager. Would you like to research this project?
I would indeed. Thank you, Malhoot. I have 3 lob points. So I can use this to hire new shit. And I can make them more powerful. Let's see. Fortitude, prudence, temperance, and justice. Temperance would increase work speed and success rate. Justice determines attack speed and movement speed. So we'll go with temperance. Get temperance up while we can, so that we can do work. And then we'll give some other points to the rest of these guys. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Strengthen this employee. Give them all a bit more temperance. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see?
Insufficient lob. I thought I don't have any lob. Never mind. Do we have any ego? Nope, we haven't gotten any ego yet. Haven't bought any, so of course we don't. All right, let the day begin. Pause. All right, Punishing Bird. I don't have notes on him specifically. I don't think I do. No, I definitely don't. So that's one of the things to do. So we're gonna be flying a little bit blind with Punishing Bird. Actually, no, we're not. I do have notes on them. Where is that? Where's that piece of paper? There it is. All right. Good old Punishing Bird. What is Punishing Bird like? He is number 56, so he's way down there. He likes insight. You're gonna do some insight work. Who to send? You. Agent and root. Good. All right. And then over here, we still want somebody to do some attachment work because One Sin likes that. There we go. All right. Let the day play. We need some good work results. Because it seemed to be bored. Okay. Looks like any normal bird in there in the containment unit. Ooh. Disgusting flesh was split apart into several sections. Uh-oh. Exactly half the energy needed. Well, to be technical, there is no such thing as exactly half of the energy. Energy is formless. The phrase exactly half of the energy is a contradictory statement, completely without reason. In other words, you cut off the broadcast. Normal. Yeah, we'll set out to get the basic information. How about over here? How you doing, One Sin? One Sin's doing pretty good. One Sin and hundreds of good deeds will restore the employee's mental state when the work result is good. Reinhardt, who received this benediction, commented that it felt refreshing. After the maximum number of PE boxes was produced with One Sin and hundreds of good deeds, it restored the mental health of every employee in the department. That's really powerful. Oh, wait. I can purchase the Ego Suit and the Ego Weapon, right? Oh, no, it takes 15 and 10. Got it. What does the 27 mean? All right. So, once again, insight, because once again, he likes that, right? Right? Yes, it does. All right. Fantastic. So, we'll send you, and we'll send Kinsman. Uh-oh. Cleafoth meltdown. So, I mean, he's currently being worked on. The timer's frozen, so I guess that means it's in
like, it's in process, and we're good. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Oh, hell yeah, that's beautiful. A perfect work result. That should restore the sanity for everybody. Look now, the result of your efforts is before us. It's exactly as we needed. See, you're a perfect fit as manager for the facility. Get some basic information. Small bird, not punishing bird. Get insight. Excellent. Absolutely fantastic. It is probably it's more important that you get the observations. Because you don't lose these on resets. And then you can start worrying about getting the ego equipment and everything. I love the style of this game too, by the way. It just looks amazing. So I can end the day now, but can I continue working on the entities? To, like, grind, I guess? I guess these are just, like, these are offices. Has 4 Cleafoth. Because if I could, that'd be really nice to be able to grind a little bit. And a good work result. Very nice. Good work result there, too. Okay, so I can afford an ego weapon. So in case we do need to suppress something. Music's bumping. Probably want the suit before that. Then, once again, insight. Agent and root already. Oh, yeah. Do they need like a break or something? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not looking good. That's one of the RNG mechanics we got. Uh-oh. Oh, shit, is he dead? We need to improve the joint training program. Oh, is he? Oh, I think he's dead. Or that I just knocked the fuck out. Nope, no, he's dead. Damn it, Noah. Well, whoops. This is why we get the suits. We'll call that a day. I gotta be that shit. That's fair. Oh, and I only get 2 points? Damn it. Because someone died. I don't know how much health they currently have. All right, who do we have?
She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener.
That's the old lady again.
Life is only granted to those who hold no fear of death.
That's the crumbling armor.
It's a good day. Are you still shy today?
That's today's shy look. So the old lady is one of the ones that I do have notes on, and she's funny. Where is that paper? There it is. She's only bad. Like, she only causes problems. Well, we gotta pick one, so... Once again, this is the roguelike elements. I think I'll take with the crumbling armor.
Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you have worked here. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosperity, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want?
Company to prosper, to mature my spirit. I wish for the company to prosper.
Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that cannot be seen, and you will feel things that cannot be felt. You shall do impossible things. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I have yet seen. So you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what happened to the others is not important after all. I do promise to cheer you on for the journey to your final goal, though. You did it again! And you did it flawlessly, too! I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know you can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have. I know I'm slower than the others. I always have to check my list or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistakes, you know? I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as the Sephira of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I've got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago. Maybe even before I was capable of thinking. It feels as if I've wished for the same thing before. In some other place that wasn't the control team. Malhoot, please finish the report I requested by the end of today. Sure thing, boss. I've got it right here on my list. I'll have it turned in by the end of the day. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure talking to you, manager. The AIs here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malhoot. You've noticed, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her.
Controlling meltdowns. As you may know, our facility isn't really the most stable thing. We're only able to keep the abnormalities contained thanks to the Qliphotht deterrents, which we briefly adjust down just before the workday begins. But this deterrence becomes unstable as time goes on, and eventually some abnormalities may undergo a meltdown. Complete 8 work processes and containment units under Qliphotht. Under Qliphotht? Yep. Expand the control team. We'll go with assembly summons. All right. Well, first we gotta get some ego equipment. 2, so. There's no way to know, like, what they are. Heal SP plus 10 with a 5% chance upon receiving red or black damage. Conventional firearms were ineffective against abnormalities. Using them was as futile as cutting water with a knife. That was when we asked ourselves, if abnormalities are materialized from their unconsciousness, it may be possible to extract a piece of it back from them and turn it into a weapon. Results varied depending on the observer. The crown of thorns will sometimes protect the wielder's soul. The thorns may momentarily hurt as they anchor your soul to reality. This suit will be no better than rags to those who have no sense of guilt. Oh, he actually has the gift. He actually received one sin's ego gift. Cool. So I definitely want to give that to Kinsley. Pertinence SP plus 2 works success rate plus 10% with the corresponding abnormality. So I want to keep using him for one sin. And Basil can have that. I gotta hire some more people. All right. That should do it. No ordeals today. Why is this all this? Oh, I was about to be like, why is there all this empty space? It's because we haven't gotten that yet. It's because it's meant to be filled by other information. Vulnerable to all damage types. Wow. But it does escape from the. But it can escape, which is unfortunate. When an employee entered the containment unit of another abnormality, punishing birds cleave-off counter lowered with a normal probability. Okay, so I gotta remember which ones I like who I send in to work on small bird. Or nope, now he's punishing bird now. All right, pause. All right, the crumbling armor. What work type is the crumbling armor like? They like repression. You know what? Send in Basil. Send in Kinsley there. And then Paulinus, you can start out. All right, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Units under Cleafoff meltdown. Oh, that's not good. So we actually have to cause Cleafoff meltdowns. Well, we already hit... Well, that won't be hard because we already have 3 pips of Cleafoff meltdown. Okay, we got a good work result with one sin. Punishing bird will probably get a normal work result. Normal. Not bad. Not bad at all. Ah, one sin's up again. Attachment. Pretty sure we can just send in Kinsley again. One sin's easy. That's by design. There's a stark difference between a container being half full or half empty. It took me a long time to grasp that difference as well. Basil has stopped moving. We'll need to improve the joint training programs. Basil is dead? Why is Basil dead? Oh, shit. Hang on. Retry the day. Yeah, this is all still unlocked. We still have all of our hires again. All right. So first up, attachment. Oh, okay, here we go. Now I can see, like, what the status is. Go... Oh, wait, no. Cancel that. Send Kinsley in. Send Basil into repress. And then... Colonist, and we'll do that. Alright. Let it play. I think it's on negative PE box get, they take damage. Is there a way I can tell? Yep, took damage. Alright, send Kinsley's still doing okay, so send Kinsley in again. Good work result with Punishing Bird. Buy some information. Yeah, see, we have all this stuff still too. Uh-oh! That's a meltdown. I know Basil has died, manager, but please complete your duty. Damn it! Damn it, Basil! Stupid. But did Basil have ego equipment? Oh, they did! It's one sin. I'm not that concerned about it. Just buy another one. What about the weapon? Just gave that to Kinsley. All right, Punishing Bird. Storm managerial guidelines. When Tiffany fell into a panic, Punishing Bird's cleave-off counter lowered. All right, so don't panic around Punishing Bird. Punishing Bird voluntarily returned to its containment after a panicking employee returned to normal. It also returned after a period of time had passed. You can get a gun! The bird will give you a gun! Adam was ordered to suppress Punishing Bird. When they tried to attack it, the central portion of the abnormality split and redacted. Afterward, Adam was confirmed to have died. Suppression ended in failure. So, don't attack Punishing Bird. Okay. Still need some basic information. Okay. So... probably should do some insight work to clean that up. How much do they hate insight? They really don't like insight. All right, so then I guess the next best thing would be instinct. Or I guess repression, I don't know. Well, somebody's got to do something. Can't send Paul on us because Punishing Bird will get mad. All right, go. You have 60 seconds. Fucking run. So I need to definitely just keep some people down here. There we go. Oh. I'm completely neglecting the other two. Attachments. Sending Kinsley. Insight. Send in Polonus. Hey, Polonus is fine. Go. You're really beating the shit out of my boys. Victor, stop moving. We'll need to... God damn it! People keep dying! Fucking stop! God damn it! Alright, Punishing Bird is happy. Some more ego suits. Do everything for Punishing Bird? I do indeed. No, I don't. I don't even remotely. I mean, we could finish the day, but I don't want to. I want to finish the mission. Well, also, 2 of my people are dead, and everyone I send to go work with crumbling armor fucking dies, so that might not be the best idea. I don't really have that many agents right now. I'm pretty sure that will stay active between days. We can find out. I have every intention of resetting to day 1 at some point, so we'll call it there. 4! We got 4! Okay, cool. Kinsley and Polonus leveled up. Nice. 2 dead, 3 lived. Survival rate 60%. Very nice. Day 4. Okay, who do we got now?
This bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must only be worn by those in true need.
That is the Luminous Bracelet.
Do you remember this melody? The professor used to play this song when the students were sleepy. Happy birthday.
That is Teresia.
This satisfaction is only temporary, though.
The Mirror of Adjustment. I don't know anything about the mirror. Let's go with the mirror.
Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel?
I can take pride in that.
Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you're performing your role well. This shows that there should only be good news to come. A machine such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn. Face all gray and grim. And you were all nervous about my presence. Don't worry. It's okay for you to be happy now. Today's a rather special day. Do you see that bottle of champagne on the table? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you this just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risks in the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by the sacrifices. It's as simple as that. I'm sure they would have felt proud of themselves as they took their final breath. Accepting their deaths with equanimity would be the greatest respect you can pay to them. That is why I popped this bottle of champagne I've kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased, in memoriam of their noble sacrifices.
I'll drink the champagne.
Allow me to give you a small bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, and then take it in lightly, savoring the bubbles. Perfect. Just like that.
Expand the control team. Well, I gotta hire some new nuggets, so I have 4 points to spend. Well, up some fortitude. Just to give characters a bit more health. And then you can just be normal. And then I'll strengthen Kinsley's fortitude, because, well, one sin does white damage, right? Yeah. So, upgrade their prudence. There we go. Now then, give Kinsley that. So now they deal white damage. It endures red damage, which is what Punishing Bird does, so we probably want that. All right. Let's go. Pause. All right. Send in Kinsley. Insight with Paulness. Don't know what's up with this mirror. So, what does the mirror like? '81. Nothing. You don't work on it. You just do something with it. Oh, this is different. This thing is just does things after uses. Okay. So you have to use it to get anything from it. Okay, well, you know what? Then send in the new guy. And then we'll have somebody repress this guy. Xavier, you have higher fortitude, so... Actually, no. We won't send anybody to go and deal with that guy right now. But we will send... them to work to move there, just so like we have some people spread out. Everything going on with the other departments. So far, so good with one sin and punishing bird. All right, good result. We could purposefully try to trigger Cleafoth meltdowns. That would be bad, but, like, we could do it. Wait. Okay, so I guess we're good. Observation level 4. Hell yeah. We could buy people. God damn, that costs 30. I am enjoying this though. This is actually very fun. Yeah, just have like, or is that a? That's Xavier. Xavier can stay in that hallway. Send you in again. What do we get for that? Works just chance +5. Cool. Uh-oh. Cleafoth meltdown. Oh. Yep. So, definitely glad I... Alright, then. Xavier, go repress that. What the hell? What happened to you? What did you do? I guess things went well. Why is this person so shook? Now we've acquired more than half the energy. Okay, so far so good. What the? Why are you smoking? Oh! You survived crumbling armor. Holy shit. I really need to look up some notes on get some notes together on crumbling armor. Be a bit more prepared. Definitely prioritize getting notes for the abnormalities that I find. Can't even imagine how experienced and skilled the manager must be to have his position. I am kind of incredible. It's nice to meet you, but it's nicer to meet me. Alright. Kinsley, do your thing. That's all you do. I'm still scared of this thing. Or use that again. I guess have Xavier go back to... Yeah, go move back to there. Get a few more ego suits. So far, so good. Oh, it can... Wait, what? Oh, I have to buy them in... Oh, wow, they have a lot. An agent with level 1 fortitude was placed into Crumbling Armor's containment room. After the work process ended, they were found with their heads sliced clean off. All right. Abnormality was found to have an artifact, Crumbling Armor 01, which had the same chemical composition as Crumbling Armor. The agent stated that it made them feel as if Crumbling Armor was protecting them. Results of the examinations found that the effect given to the agent by Crumbling Armor 01 changed in accordance with the number of times repression work was done. So, that does check out. You have, it gives you less HP, but it gives you less HP and movement speed, but far greater attack speed. But I cannot use attachment work at all with this character anymore. If I do, they will die. I can end the day. So then this person needs Fortitude level 1. Or Fortitude level 2. If I send in somebody with Fortitude level 1, they die. So I'm glad I really upgraded that person's Fortitude. Go on in again. Attachment work with Kinsley. It assumes the shape of a shovel glass. Nothing is reflected on its surface. Those who face the mirror of adjustment will have their stats randomly adjusted. We'll give one more round of work to see what happens. Okay. The only thing it shows is people. When facing oneself in the mirror, the subject changes. There are numerous suggestions, like the possibility of a linkage to a parallel universe or magical powers, but none of this can be confirmed. If one faces the mirror of adjustment more than once a day, all their stats will lower each subsequent time they face it. So all of her stats have been lowered. Uh-oh. Well, Agent's already en route, so... nervous. Past journalists have possession of this armor. Nobody knows whether it was the war or the armor that took their lives. Punisher Bird is happy. I can give people a gun! Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Perfect. Perfect! Beautiful! It does not escape. But so it doesn't have a Cleafoth counter either. All right. With that, we'll end the day. Hell yeah. Nobody survived. Rank S. We got some level ups. We got 3 level ups. Hell yes. Very nice. Not too bad, I'd say. But this game is very deceptive.
Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards shaping your life for the better. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been?
An absolutely horrid one. Nothing spectacular, just okay. Could be better. It could be better.
I cannot see the color of your life as you do. I cannot see the color of your life as you do. While I am unable to console you with empty words such as, "That's not true," many things will change while you are here. That much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I cannot provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend to the soil.
Thank you, Malfoot. Well, we're fully expanded now, so I guess now that just comes to working on missions. Controls team service. 1 day. Movement speed +3. Is that the case for all of them? Hat. Reckless foolishness. HP -5, movement speed +10, attack speed +10. Courage overflows. It is constantly looking to kill. Deactivate ego gift visibility. Available to agents higher than level 4. The ego gift in this slot will not be visible. However, its buffs and debuffs are still active. Well, no, I want to see it. Oh, that's to show their ego gifts. So do you get just higher movement speed just for being part of the control team? Oh, you get more the longer you're in. Okay. So Kinsley and Rose have higher movement speed because they've been in the control team for the longest. Very, very susceptible to pale. Kinsley is just there to handle one sin. I'll increase your fortitude so you can also help with the crumbling armor. You have to deal with Punishing Bird, so we'll give you some extra strength as well. I feel like Rose hasn't had to do much of anything. Pull up her sanity. Alright, I got some more ego gifts. Colonist, you deal with Punishing Birds, so you get a gun. They all get the ego gift, or the ego suit. All right. Start the day. Right off the bat, attachment work, Kinsley. Repression. Yes. Xavier does that. Paulinus goes to work with Punishing Bird. Rose, you can go and use the mirror. Then Aurora can just go wait here. We're going to immediately start the day off with a Qliphoth meltdown. Still need to use that more. One sin was pleased. Pause that day. Punishing Bird is pleased. Love to see that. 30 and 25. We're gonna have to wait. I'm pretty sure the majority of abnormalities enjoy attachment work. Things seem. Oh wait, no, it does. It doesn't carry over. It has to be in one day. Okay, so we have to start triggering some Qliphotth meltdowns. Okay, I think I can do this. All I need to do is just keep going to seeing once in hundreds of good deeds. And that'll keep triggering the meltdown. It is possible that you have made some sacrifices to collect half of the energy. Please do not let them be in vain. Cheer up. Alright, so probably don't want him going to see crumbling armor anymore. You, though... You can go. You can survive. Okay, this is a lot simpler than I thought it would be. But also, this is only one area. I know there's guaranteed to be a lot more. Rose already went and saw the mirror. Why is this Qliphotth counter going down? I'm gonna just move here anyway, just to be safe. In case crumbling armor breaches. Not breaches, has a meltdown. Paulinus, you just keep doing your thing. Actually, wait. I need to keep an eye on health. Crumbling armor at a neutral outcome. How are you doing? Inspired bravery. Movement speed plus 10, attack speed plus 10. Okay. Damn. All right. don't interact with crumbling armor again. But you can't perform attachment work. Cannot perform attachment work. Kinsley, go ahead again. Alright, meltdown in progress. However, Paulinus is already there. Yep, 1 of 8. So we gotta linger on this day for a little while. Or do I still need to have work done on Punishing Bird? Oh, yep, nope. Paulinus, go back. You're not done. Two of 8. Cool. All right, this won't be too bad. It'll take a bit of time, but it won't be too bad. I could buy more guns. Oh, I can only buy. Oh, I can only have 2 guns. Damn. The news you've been waiting for has finally arrived. All the energy we need has been collected for today. Fantastic. Thank you, Angela. Punishing Bird is happy. We'd love to see that. I could lower the Cleafoth counter and get Paulinus an upgrade. No, no, no. I wish there was a way to, like, look at your... like, all of your employees. Like a list. Like a list view of them. Who are you, Gamma 6? Who are these people? I didn't hire them. Aurora, you haven't seen the mirror yet today, so you go ahead. Only been Rose today so far. Their stats got shuffled. Or Fortitude is now Justice 2. I know Punishing Bird can insta-kill, and I don't want that. Oh, there's a meltdown in there. I didn't realize that thing could have a meltdown. Xavier, you've already looked in the... Wait, has Xavier? No, it's just been Aurora and Rose. Rival slow. All right, yeah, we'll go for it. It'll be fine. And we already got this guy doing what he does. The only thing he does. And he's gonna do it again.
explode, please. All right. She didn't explode. Those who face themselves in the mirror may appear the same, but in actuality, they become completely different people. Let's go in again. One Sin is a bro. Love One Sin. On the loop, Kinsley, always just be always hanging out with One Sin, hundreds of good deeds. That Cleafoth counter is probably going to hit 0 before the end of today. The music is so fire. I love it so much. Bros, just go hang out down there. Eventually I'll probably get to, I think it gets to about like, well, again, this is only one department. I know we have 3 more lined up. All right. Who's that? Rose. Go shuffle your shit. Now this is how many will have a meltdown. Alright, how's Rose doing? She got her shit shuffled and reduced by 1, but I think she's okay. Alright, so it's good to note that, like, missions don't carry over into the next day. And that timer doesn't count down until after you, until after, like, the post-work period thing ends. Timeout. You let Paulinus heal up a little bit more. Alright. Yep. Alright, send her off. These two just waiting here in case these two break down. Well, actually, just make sure. You don't have Fortitude level 2. Neither do you. So you can come back. You don't have Fortitude 2. Neither do you. Oh, shit. So if Crumbling Armor breaches or has a meltdown, then, like, oh boy. Paulinus does. That'll lower the Cleafoth counter. And I don't think Punishing Bird has a way to gain Cleafoth.
I only need 2 more. And then we can end the day. Might as well get this done early on in the game while, like, things are easy. Alright. Need you to move here. I care more about getting the work done and getting the E-boxes than I do just trying to level up these guys, because they die very easily. And there will be times when I forget to do something. Alright, so if I send Paulinus up to work with Punishing Bird, does that mean that they'll come back to this room after they're finished? Oh, perfect timing. Oh god, the next one, the 3 will have a meltdown. That bass line is so good. Or just the beat of the song is just fire. Okay, so yes, they will in fact go back. They'll go back to wherever I moved them to originally. Then Paulinus go back to work with Punishing Bird, otherwise we'll all fucking explode. Yes! Work cleared. Alright, let that finish up. What are you singing about? Gotta love our favorite skull emoji. Excellent, excellent, excellent. All right, missions are done. We can end the day. 9 points. Hell yeah. And nobody died. We got a bunch of level ups. Everybody's so much more powerful. Paulinus is so prudent. Tinsley is so temperate. Xavier is all the justice in the world. And Aurora lost a justice. Oh wait, no, Xavier and Aurora lost a justice because they went and saw the mirror twice. All right. Who do we have today?
I'm coming to you. You who will come. You who will be reduced to ash like me. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Please eat my dreams.
This is the Scorched Girl. This is the Forsaken Murderer. And this is Void Dream. I'm curious about Void Dream. We'll go with Void Dream.
As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. It's rather funny, knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. And I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chit-chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I will not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you. But please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope that they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need is a gesture of goodwill and nothing more. Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine and next they will come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision.
We need to be honest here, Malchut. You simply cannot suppress the ordeals with the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I'm the head of the information team. Even if your team were to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great a risk of extreme mental damage to your employees.
But yes, Ode, we only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of abnormalities breaching. Malhut, Lady Angela said that one crazy employee will kill 10 others. I'm the Sephiroth of the control team. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees on the verge of insanity. I even wrote down a code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide. Am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine, but that code of yours... I don't need weak employees in my department. Weakness means elimination, the death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more than capable than... To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation, signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Manager, please say something to them. You've been watching what's happening to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any one of you guys say something? Can any one of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime. All of us Upper Sephiroth. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth at the upper lair. The mental corruption levels of the control team's employees exceeded the maximum threshold. And just what did the other Sephiroth do in the meantime? Sit and watch? The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for support from the other departments.
When dusk falls, as the Qliphoth deterrence weakens, the abnormalities will begin to grow agitated. Certain things we call ordeals, which we cannot contain, will go on into a rampage, just as they are right now. Could you calm down the employees by suppressing one of the ordeals that show up at dusk? I'll help you with it as soon as I can. Complete a dusk ordeal. Oh, I can actually get the information team. I'm in charge of the information team and its department. I'll give you a proper greeting later. Are you planning to open the information department before starting the day? All right. Okay. Had to make sure I was pronouncing names correctly. All right, so now I can get the ×2. So I can speed things up a little bit. Memory repository imprinted. That's a save. All right. So now we gotta hire some newbies. I have the ability to move them about from different layers, so start them with 2 fortitude just so they can deal with this guy. What's his name? Geo Muntugu? We're just gonna call you Geo. Once again, fortitude level 2. That's the mob face of all time. Alyssa, Onryo. Oh, we can only have 3 currently. All right. Oh, we should still spend the lob points we have. Get that fortitude up. Fortitude up. Excellent. Now everyone should be able to deal with the crumbling armor if I need to. Must be past day 20. Complete a dust ordeal. Day 20? We're only on day 6. So it'll be a while before we can actually do this mission. Okay. So this is our new department. We have you. What do you like, little thing? You're 99. You're like attachment. Well, we'll start by sending in Geo. Sending Kinsley to do his thing. Oh, I did. Wait. Shit. We gotta restart the day. I didn't assign anybody new equipment, any ego equipment. Colonists can have this one. Weak to black damage. Onryo can have this one. Alyssa, you can have the other one of these. Yeah, I'm cool with that. There we go. All right, management begins. Once again, we like attachment, so... Okay, cool. Off you get. Okay, so I can use Q and E to speed things up. That's nice. Kinsley, Polonus. Xavier, you can go use that. Aurora can go here and wait. Oh. Actually, you can go here and wait. You can go back to here. Right. It's right click to like truly fully decide like where they go. All right. So far so good with that. Kids, get your ass back in there. I've already forgotten who I sent in there. I think it was Xavier I went and sent to the mirror. Yeah. Or you can go to the mirror. Oh, he's dead. Please pay more attention to your employees, manager. God damn it. Any employee with temperance under level 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. When the result was bad, the Cleapoth counter decreased. When TO299 escaped, its light put every employee who came into contact with it asleep. They woke up when the manager shook them. Eventually returned to its containment unit of its own volition. Attempts to suppress the abnormality will provoke it, transforming it into an extremely hostile entity. The second form is designated as TO299-1. Well, let's try that again. Knowing now that they need temperance. Alright. None of y'all got temperance. You like attachments. Remembering that correctly? Yes. Glad I wrote this all down. Temperance is the purple one. Oh no, Kinsley. I have to send in Kinsley. Oh, okay, Kinsley. Do your best. Don't fuck up. I'll miss you. You're actually my favorite right now. All else you can go. Aurora, you can go use the mirror. Xavier, you can move here and wait your turn to use the mirror. Actually, I don't need them to use the mirror. Send in Geomentu. They have higher temperance just by default. Please don't kill my boy. I'll miss him. Punishing Bird was happy. Alright. And Onryo, you can go and do that. Still gotta keep using it. Oh, I don't get to keep the things I've unlocked. Wait, so are we done? Or is it good? All right. Yeah. Okay, so he didn't die. We're good. Kinsley can continue to do everything. Kinsley, go back and do it again. Onryo, use the mirror. Alyssa, you can go use the mirror next. You have Justice 3. You're no help down here. Wait. Why can't I work on Punishing Bird right now? Oh, because I'm not pressing the damn thing. You all have fortitude. Yes, you do. Okay. In that case, Rose, you go wait here. Yo, Brian just walked right past me without saying a word. What's up with him? Oh, he took a peek at the mirror. You know, he always complained about being born too weak. I guess he finally made up his mind. He made up his mind about it, huh? Satisfaction's only temporary, though. Cool. I'm scared to work on this thing because I don't want to keep getting its blessings. Armor 01 performs Armor 01 perform attachment work. If they do, crumbling Armor 01 will disappear with the agent being decapitated as soon as they enter the containment unit, killing them instantly. Caution. If an agent carrying crumbling Armor 01 performs an excessive amount of repression work, then the effect of the artifact provides will gradually become negative. Life for a daredevil. Dude, it gives hay level shit? Holy crap. No associated ego gift. That's a fucking lie. It just gives one guaranteed. Alright, Kinsley, do your best. Don't die, please. Void Dream. Does black damage. Any employee with temperance under level 2 will fall asleep after working on the abnormality, never to reawaken. Default counter decreased. Its light put every employee came into contact with sleep. They woke up when the manager shook them. We're out of PE boxes. You can really just ignore one sin. And the crumbling armor. You just can't ignore like what crumbling armor does. Timeout. Never mind. Cancel that. Actually, it's one sin. It's fine. Is that Aurora? Go do. You'll be fine. Aurora, stop moving! Oh, because she did attachment work. I'm a moron! God damn it. Retry the day. All right. For starters, have all of these guys go and do that. Kinsley do that. Paulinus do that. Rose doesn't have anything. Rose, go work with one sin, because we need PE boxes. You can move here. All right, Alyssa. Go get your shuffle. Punishing Bird is happy. Nothing there. Hello, welcome. On exactly day 13. Show up in the Abno selection. See, don't question it, pick it up. All right. Okay. I know that's a bad idea, but if it does happen, that'll be really funny. All right, yeah, Alyssa's doing the mirror. Kinsley. I'm a very pretty Abno. You are. Okay. So Alyssa's already leaving the mirror. Send in Onryo. Honorio, not Onryo. It's currently dawn. Oh, that's what happens at, we get an orange dawn at the next Cleofoth meltdown. Oh, boy. Half the energy we need. Cool. All right, send Rose back in. Insight work. Paulinus. Alright, what's an orange dawn look like? Here we go. Amber dawn. Oh, it's the worms! We gotta deal with the worms. But it also, this only applies after day 20. All right, how's Kinsley doing? Not great. Let's let Kinsley go back and heal. Where is Kinsley presently? Ah, he's right there. Okay, good. Send Rose in again. Kinsley has really fucking low health. All right, Kinsley should be good now. Yep, good. Off he gets. basic information. Again. I should have escape information. I think I'm gonna have to succeed in collecting the full amount of energy. Hell yeah. Kingsley's temperance level 4. Prudence level 3. Rose's work success rate and work speed went up. Paul's max SP is now 50. Kinsley is amazing.
Many hands float in the bath. They are the hands of the people I once loved. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. This is a recording of the day we must never forget.
All right. 51 is Bloodbath. 100 is The Grave of Cherry Blossoms. 27 is 1.76 megahertz. I don't know anything about the Grave of Cherry Blossoms. Left has lore importance. Red is a good justice trainer. I mean, I know it has good lore, but I also know it kills people. Like, you just sacrifice bitches to it. But I do need it. I'm gonna go with the 1.76 megahertz. You can work with it, and it likes repression.
The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The high echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A. He's a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had appreciated before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you'll be able to make your dreams come true.
Probably 80% of Abnos have some form of insta-kill, in or outside of department containment. I mean, yeah, but like, I know that. But I don't want to just sacrifice people to the bathtub yet.
Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He's also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are a few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely?
Manager, you're the head of this corporation. You're supposed to set an example for others. That outfit would warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. The manager should be no exception. However, the rules state that a Sephira has no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yesod, the Sephira of the Information Team. The Information Team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure that the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. It may be compared to a massive biblioteca. A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I'm sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. Seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. I
I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way. But it's likely that I've been this way even before I joined the company. Yes, so do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Zach, the rules state that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of the Sephira manual. It's Yesod, second least smashable Sephira, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't really care much for him. Alright. Stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'm heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does the nickname make you laugh? My apologies. I overreacted a bit. The other Sephiroth simply used my nickname as a joke. But others used it in a more serious manner. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such a few words. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? I like the sound of it. It doesn't have a nice ring to it. I like the sound of it. Seems we're in agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you the next assignment. Yesod the Viper. The information team is always in need of more data on the abnormalities. At this point in our research, we need more testing with instinct work. Instinct work directly resolves an abnormality's primal instinct and drive. Complete 4 instinct works. I can do that. Greetings, manager. Would you like to expand the information department and prepare for management? I would indeed. Okay. Complete 4 instinct works. That I can do. I have 2 PE boxes for that, so I can't buy anything new. I have 18 for you. There we go. Only 1 of each? Damn. Oh my god, it does pale damage? Oh my god, there are so few weapons that do pale damage. Oh, that's good. Shit, I want that. I might just send, like, one of these guys just to be the dedicated dealer with this guy. You can also always swap them out. Yeah, Xavier is going to be the dedicated dealer of person who deals with the crumbling armor. After I... Okay, she already has fortitude too. Good. I think there are 4 weapons in the game that do pale, and 2 of those 4 do all 4 damage types. I think there's more than 4? But you're right that, like, 2 of them, well, one of them does all 4 damage types. The other has a chance does all 4 damage types randomly. Let me look at my chart. Yeah, okay, so you were close. You were much, like, I thought there was going to be, like, at least, like, 6 or 7, so I was way off. Yeah, there's 3 that just do, 3 that do pale damage, 1 that does a chance at pale damage, and then 1 that just does pale damage along with everything else. I would like to get that weapon at some point. That would be fun. Alright, but I do need to hire someone new. I'm sorry, does this person start with, like, punishing Bird's ego? Is that a thing that can happen? Right. You also need temperance of 2 in order to interact with you. Yeah. Everett, you get to be something special. Greatest ordeal, Dawn. After the part of it being 5, that's just kind of complicating what I said. I mean, I am overcomplicating what you said, but like, that's because I did the research. I have literally written down what every fucking weapon does. But most of that stuff we don't have to worry about for a long time. Is there anything else I should do? No. Okay, so they didn't start with the suit. I don't know why they had the suit in that portrait. Alright. The day begins. Game has a unique trait called Spaghetti Code. Click an employee with a suit that make an employee. The employee will have that suit in the customization. This game is not... This game is programmed very questionably. Of that, I can say fully certain. Having done a bunch of research with weapons and stuff like that, I've determined that, yeah, a lot of shit just doesn't work. Or just works very awkwardly. Alright. Held together by hopes and dreams, but that's the low-key part of the charm. Honestly, yeah, I can't disagree. Bonus, go do that. Kinsley, you can go do that. What's that? 1.27 megahertz? 1.76 megahertz. I need to repress it, so... There he has the suit again! Honorio, you get to go repress this thing. Void Dream likes attachment. So... Everett gets to do that. This is the first playthrough. So, it is the first time I'm playing the game. I know just about everything there is to know about the game. I've done a bunch of research and watched a ton of videos about it, but I have not played it or experienced it myself. So this is what, so technically, yes, this is a first playthrough. I came into this game knowing that it was insanely difficult, so I was just like, I need to do as much research as I can before going into it. Then that's lame. Games are more fun blind. Honestly, I do agree. That's why the majority of my playthroughs are blind. So this is one of the rare exceptions. But also, I respect the time of myself as well as the people who watch me. So I wanted to make sure that like I wasn't spending just an obscene amount of time on this game and just like
just using up people's time, you know? I spent 100+ hours in this game, and I'm still yet to open the wiki. All my knowledge is from the top of my head and my experience. That's impressive. That is very impressive. See what happens if I try having Kinsley use instinct on one sin. Xavier's dead! What killed Xavier? Why are they dead? They had fortitude level 2. Is it because I got a normal work result? Damn it. Why did that happen? Hang on. I need to start this day over. Why did that happen? On a 100% unrelated topic, would you believe that a special ed teacher called me autistic? I don't know. I don't know you. Wait. No. Why did he die? It lowers their fortitude. That's why I'm just sending in the I know it lowers their fortitude. Oh wait, it lowers their fortitude? Oh. Fucking duh. Of course it does. It lowers their max HP, which is part of their fortitude. Fucking duh. Okay. What's the best way to deal with crumbling armor, then? I don't want to just keep sacrificing people to it. Because then they just can't do attachment work. Instinct also yields good results, if I recall. Instinct can, if you have... Well... Yeah, Instinct can do decent work, I suppose. We'll give it a shot. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Successfully Kinsley successfully pulled off instinct work. Cool. I want to increase someone temperance. Temperance gives better work results. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Void Dream is happy. Uh-oh. Who's freaking out? Who's having a meltdown? Void Dream's having a meltdown. Oh my god, we have a Violet Dawn. Oreo, go repress it again. $100 temperance, which, if you know what you're doing, isn't that hard. Makes you 99% of common work into high work percent. Oh, damn. That's pretty good.
Oh, shit. Everett, get back in there. All right. Pause for a second so I can start allocating my resources. Okay. Okay, instinct worked. Instinct did okay. I think I just did instinct work with this guy. All right, we're halfway done. Hey, he's happy. 1.76 megahertz. The higher the agent's fortitude was, the lower their success rate was when working with 1.76 megahertz. Maybe due to the fact that violent tendencies flare rapidly due to 1.76 megahertz's influence. When the work result was normal, the Kleefoth counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the Kleefoth counter lowered with a high probability. An employee pansy panicked during work, the Kleefoth counter lowered. I love the static room. I also love the static room. Nice! Yes, with the Viper completed. Everyone's gone into a panic due to excessive stress. Please take care of them quickly for the sake of the rest of the workforce. Everett, where'd you go? All right, everybody beat his ass. Heal him with bullets. Fun fact, the first letter of an Abno code indicates the inspiration. Yes, I actually do know that. It can be F, T, O, D, or 0 if you're dealing with the standard training dummy. F for fairy tale, T for trauma, O for original, and D for donation, also known as backer abnormalities. Please do not club the clerks. The dawn of violence, the fruit of understanding. Oh, shit. Oh, my first ordeal. Oh, boy. Hang on. Where's my paper? And it's the fucking worst one because it's a violent ordeal. Where's my paper? Where's the correct paper? Is it in here? Yeah, there it is. Let's see, what do we got? Violent dawns will appear in groups of 1 in one hallway per department. If not defeated in 60 to 70 seconds, will self-destruct and drop all Kleefoth counters in that department to 0. Okay, and there's 2 of them. All right. Well, we got this guy panicking. All right, send in. Will they actually target that? Are they actually targeting that? Yes, they are. Okay, good. They took out their weapons. Let's go deal with that. Amber Dawn is horrendous early game. That's what you gotta worry about. Okay, so I narrowly avoid that. Because I actually was potentially going to deal with that, like yesterday, I think. Oh, we got some like dubstepper shit. Look at him go.
All right, we're all sane again. Cool. Go deal with that. Nothing's going up here. Hey, nice work. Ah, beans. The fruit of understanding, they compiled with nothing in their bid to understand. They simply did so. Mid-late game, the Dawns aren't too bad. Might have to worry about Crimson only mid-late game. The static room is shooting at me. All right. We're all roughly still alive. Approximately. Kinsley, you can go do your thing. Void Dream, why'd you kill him? Occasionally crowded, dealing white... Void Dream... Void Dream -1 occasionally crowded, dealing white damage to an entire department. Employees who were asleep due to the abnormality's light awoke and panicked after hearing Void Dream -1's sound. Weak to black and red. So it's just talking about when it escaped. So it doesn't really do anything on its own. Oh, that's a gun? Is that a gun? Let them heal for a bit. Alright, how are they doing now? Few abnos have guidelines for specifically when they escape. Me included, because I'm a special abno. You are indeed. You, actually, I just took notes on you. Like, just before the stream started. So it looks like, based on time, this will be the last day before I call it a stream. Let's see, repression. Norio, you go in there. But why did Everett die? No, Alyssa died. Oh no, Alyssa died because the combat. Fucking died. Everett went crazy. Hey. And finish up this work. Nice. Excellent. Oh, that's not good. Wait a minute. Did somebody break out?
I don't think so. I think we're okay. We'll call it a day. Yes, with the Viper clear. So, there's no like. We'll just do this. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. We'll get into these later, because right now, we are over time. So, that'll be it for this stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed. Bye!